Hey ninjas, thanks a lot for being here. This is Seppi from Realty Ninja, and today I'm going to show you how to create the ultimate community section on your Realty Ninja Katana website. I am going to be working with the northvancouverhomes.com domain today. It's pretty fitting because the page that I'm going to be creating is actually a Lynn Valley community page, and Lynn Valley is a sub area within North Van. So maybe these guys even end up using this page after I'm done with it. Who knows? So the first thing you want to do is log into your website, your Katana website. This tutorial is for Katana specifically, so if you're on our previous theme like Shinobi or one of the older ones, you definitely want to upgrade to Katana, so speak to us about that. If you are on Katana, let's keep going. You're going to click the Manage Pages dialog here, button here to open the dialog box, and then we're going to create a new page. Let's call this Lynn Valley Community Information, and we're going to keep this a normal page type. Create. Great, so let's turn off the light bulb here. That will make sure that it doesn't show up in the main navigation of the website. We don't want it on the main menu, at least not yet until the page is complete. So after I've done that, we're going to click this little icon here of the pages to go to the page itself. Great, so here we are, and we've got some default widgets here. We've got a one column widget with the title in it. We've got another one column widget by default, which is blank, and then the quick contact widget here at the bottom. So we're going to go into page layout and widgets, remove those widgets, and add the widgets we actually want to have on this page. So click this button at the top. When this dialog opens on the right side, you see all the widgets that are part of the page. We're going to get rid of the one column that is currently blank. We're also going to get rid of the quick contact, and we're just going to keep the header, which is up here with the navigation and everything, and then we're going to keep the one column, which is the title. Great. After that, we want to add a two column with main and side parts. So it's kind of like 75% on the left and then 25% column on the right. So you're going to drag that in. The next one is going to be a 4 column. Great. The next one will be a 2 column, but with 50-50 columns, so this will be equal. Awesome. And then we're going to do an Mls Search widget on the same page. Great. And then let's add a form. So we've got a call to action. There we go. Perfect. Now let's save changes and see how this looks. Great. So if you scroll down, you'll see the page looks a little bit different. It's still pretty blank. If I were to click edit this page, all these editable regions appear. So this was our 75%, 25% 2 column widget, our 4 column widget, and then our 50-50 2 column widget, then our MLS widget, and our form widget. So we don't have any content or any design in here, so that's what we're going to start doing now. So first things first, I want to make this header area look a little bit nicer and just capture your eye a little bit better as soon as you get here. So we're going to go to the page layout and widgets, and we're going to tweak that a little bit. Find your one column widget at the top, click the gear icon to modify widget options. Perfect. I'm going to add a background photo to this. I've already uploaded that here. It's this photo here. This is a great photo of like a Lynn Valley trails in the fog. So it's super relevant. And then we're going to make it parallax so that the background image, so that the image we picked stays fixed as we scroll. Also, because it's kind of a darker image, I want my text to be lighter. So we're going to invert the text colors. Great. Apply changes, and let's save and see what happened. Nice. So now as we scroll, those trees and that fog kind of stays put. That's a great start to this page. Okay, let's continue. The next thing I want to do is add a video here and some text here. So I'm going to go copy and paste some text in from Wikipedia. I would urge you to write your own. I'm just using Wikipedia for the sake of this page. I just went to the Lynn Valley result on Wikipedia and copy pasted some of the info. In order to paste from Wikipedia, we're going to use this button up here, the paste content tool. That way you're pasting only the text and no formatting, so it won't break or clash the site. If you were to just paste it right here, you're going to have some problems. So use the paste tool, paste your content into this box. Awesome. And then paste. And now it's in there without any issues. And you can ignore this little, there you go, it's gone. Okay, so now on the left side, we want to embed a little video. So I'm going to go to my YouTube page here. I've got this this video of discovering Lynn Valley, North Vancouver. You click share, and then you click embed. And then you get this code here for the embed. So I'm just going to copy that, and then I'm going to come back to my other tab, And now we use the paste content, and now we're going to use the embed. So this is where you would embed a video or a widget. You're going to click that, and then you're going to paste your embed code in here. And let's click embed this, and voila, we've got a video now in this page. Perfect. So let's keep going. We've got this 4-column section now. I've got 4 photos that I've already uploaded that I want to add to these each of these columns. So we're going to click the first one. I'm going to add my photo. That's a nice picture of the Lynn Valley Suspension Bridge, the Lynn Canyon Bridge. Then we're going to add the next one of Lynn Valley Mall. And then the next one will be this Lynn Canyon waterfall, a little bit of nature again. And then we'll do a little bit of what's going on in town at the Lynn Valley Center. So cool. So when I save this page, that doesn't look bad. But what I really like is if these images could all touch the border, not only the border of the web page, but also each other's borders, so that there's no white space at all. They're all just touching. So in order to do that, I'm going to click Page Layout and Widgets, and I'm going to find my 4-column widget here. I'm going to go into its options, and I'm going to make it fluid. When you make it fluid, it means it will reach the edges of the browser window. I'm also going to click Remove Padding, which means get rid of the white space between. So that's padding space. So we're going to remove the padding between the photos. So when I click Apply Changes here and Save, boom, all of a sudden these photos are all touching each other and touching the border of the site. And they make for kind of a great little, just kind of a line across the page to kind of divide up sections. Awesome. So we're going to keep scrolling. Now I want to add some important links as well as a cool social feed here. So when I edit this page again, I've got this section here on the right. I'm going to copy and paste some text here, again using the paste tool. Great. So this is my link section, and then here I'm going to add my feed. So the feed that I'm using is called hashedit.com. I've punched in Lynn Valley into the search, and it gives me basically all of these great posts. It's like a curated feed of Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram posts, and I think even Pinterest posts. So anything Lynn Valley related, and it's all up to date. Today is March 1st, 2018, and these are March 1st posts. So everything is every time someone reloads this page, it's going to show up-to-date info. So I'm just going to copy this code by clicking the embed code up here. I'm going to highlight it and copy it. And then I'm going to come back here, and the same way that I embedded video, I'm going to embed a widget. So using this tool, and then we're going to paste that code in here. Now, just keep in mind, review your code before you press embed, because it does make some logical sense sometimes. It's not just the matrix. Here it says height 1200. 1200 height's going to be a little bit too tall for this. So let's try making it 600 and see what happens. So when I embed this now, the height is 600. I still feel like it's kind of tall. So I want to tweak this and make it maybe 450 instead. So all I do is click this pencil here to edit the embed code. Let's go back to that height number and just change it to 450 and update. Great. I feel like that's a little bit more manageable. And now people, right when they get here to this section, they can come here to this iframe and scroll through a bunch of different posts. Excellent. Now let's just update this link section a bit. I'm not going to hyperlink everything, but I will format this a bit. So I'll make this an H1. Click by highlighting the title and click Format and Heading. Great. Let's get rid of some of this extra space. And now, for instance, if I wanted to link the Lynn Valley Seniors Association, I would highlight it and click this link icon. And then we've got different options: link to external website, open in a new window, or open in the same window. We want to open it in a new window so people aren't actually leaving your site. When they click this, it just opens a new window. And then we'll paste the URL and add link. Easy as that. We want to do another one for Lynn Canyon Park and Suspension Bridge. Same kind of thing. Paste and add link. Great. I'm not going to bother going through all of those. You kind of get the idea here. If you wanted to, you could highlight them and add a bullet list as well. Up to you. So let's save this and see how that looks. Nice. But I want to kind of bring this section to life. I'm feeling like there's a little bit too much white space happening. So what I'm going to do is continue on this parallax section from the title on down into this section. It's going to create for a cool little effect, especially after these 4 photos. So let's go to Page Layout and Widgets again. And let us find that 2-column equal, where we just did our social feed and our links, and we're going to tweak the options here. Let's choose a photo to make the background image. We're going to pick that same photo that we used for the title, and then we're going to make it parallax. And also, another thing we want to do is invert the text colors, because again, this is black text and that's kind of a darker backdrop. So if we invert it, it'll change that text to white. And apply changes and save, and boom. Hey, that looks better, right? See a little guy here too going for a hike. That's kind of cool. Love it. So perfect. Let's scroll back to the top and just kind of review everything we've done. We've got this section at the top, this 2-column section. Immediately you've got an engaging video and a little bit of text, some great photos, and then it just kind of leads into this parallax section with links. Awesome. And a social section, a social feed that people can browse through. Great. And now we've got our MLS section. So what I want to do here is remove this actual search criteria and just show people Lynn Valley real estate. I don't want them to have the option to tweak property types or adjust price or anything like that. I just want to show all the property for sale in Lynn Valley. So let's go to our page layout and widgets and tweak our MLS widget now by clicking the cog. Great. So what we're going to do is set a predefined area here. We're going to type in Lynn, and the new Katana search is great. Like you just type a few letters and it already kind of predicts what you want. So then you click Lynn Valley and that's it. Like I said, we're not going to define property type. We're just going to keep that open to all. We're going to keep all this criteria open. Default sort order, date added, newest to oldest. That's fine. I love grid view. That's going to be great. And now we're going to hide MLS search form. So doing this means that this whole search goes away. So people just see listings. If we wanted to, we could do only show listings with upcoming open houses. That's totally up to you. I try to stay away from background photos on MLS or listing widgets because there is already so many photos and stuff involved. It can get a little bit busy. So we're just going to apply changes and save it. And there you go. So that search bar is gone and you're just seeing listings. You see open houses and other listings that are not featuring open houses. And right from the top, you can adjust this to view it in list mode or map mode. However you kind of want to see it. So it's up to the visitor as soon as they get here. By default, it'll be in grid mode. Great, so now we've scrolled down and the last piece is this call to action. Let's not go too crazy here. Let's just give it a little bit of a gray background so it stands out. So we'll go to the form, tweak the options, and I believe F2 is a nice gray. Okay. And if you don't know the hex code, you can just drag. I just happen to know that F2, but we'll just leave it like whatever gray and save changes. So now this just kind of is differentiated from that last MLS section. It stands out a little bit more as you're scrolling. And there you go. Just as easy as that. It's only taken me 13 minutes now, and that includes me talking about every step that I'm doing. So you guys could probably do this a lot faster than I've been doing it just now. But we've got this great community page that is actually a resource for people. It's not just an option for people to view listings in this community, but they actually get to learn a little bit about the community. If they're an out-of-towner trying to learn about Lynn Valley before they move here, they get to watch a little great video. They read a little blurb, see some photos, click some important community links, check out what's going on in social media, and then look at what's for sale. So it's really got a little bit of everything here for people. And if you can replicate this sort of page for a whole bunch of dozens of sub areas in your community, this is really going to boost not only the amount of time people spend on your website, but your SEO benefits for this website, for your domain. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope you've learned something today, especially how easy it can be to use Katana to create these kinds of awesome pages. If you don't have a Katana site yet, just go to realtyninja.com and click start my free trial and give it a try. You can play around with all these features while you're in trial mode. You don't have to pay a penny. So please give us a shot. See if you can't build something incredible yourself, and please do share everything you share with me, anything you create with me in the comments of this YouTube video or in our blog post. Thanks so much, ninjas, and hope you have an awesome day.